Can Pokemon Horizons bring the heat? Yo, what's up everyone? Trayman1 here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Horizons anime discussion video. Guys, today we will be discussing characters that I want to see from the games make a debut in the Pokemon anime. As we know, Pokemon Journeys did something pretty cool, and that's when we went to some of the old regions. We got to see characters like Wingstrom, Drasna, characters that we've seen in the games that we never got a chance to see in the anime. And I think since we are traveling the world in Horizons, we could do the same, especially with Galar being the next region we are going to. So let's go and get right into it. To kick off this list, I'm combining Kanto and Johto regions, and I want to see Janine and the Johto Elite Four. Now, Janine would kind of be taking the Kanto role in a way because she would be the gym replacement for Koga. Koga, come back to me! I think this would be pretty interesting since Koga himself will be a part of that Elite Four. Since we've seen in Pokemon Journeys, Lance is now the champion of both Kanto and Johto. I think it would be cool to introduce these Elite Four members as, you know, the new Elite Four. As for the old ones, they could return and appear too. But I think if we do go back to Kanto, we should at least see some changes, especially if we're going to Kanto gyms. We can see Janine, and she mentions, oh yeah, the Elite Four is so-and-so. From the Horn region and the Horn games, I gotta say Zinnia. Now, Zinnia is a big one. She has to appear in the series with the big focus on the shiny Rayquaza. And, you know, all hope isn't lost because in Pokemon Journeys, in the Serena episodes, we got to see Lycia. So there is hope that we could actually get to see Zinnia in this series. Like maybe they were saving her for this series with the whole plot of Rayquaza, especially if Rayquaza ends up getting involved with Mega Evolution. I feel like Zinnia has to appear. It would be really a missed opportunity to have a series about many trainers looking for the shiny Rayquaza, especially with, you know, Rayquaza traveling from region to region. In the most recent episodes, we see Rayquaza flew over Paldea. Who's not to say it could be spotted over the Horn region, and when they go there, they end up meeting Zinnia and have a little arc with Zinnia trying to get this Rayquaza. I think this will be a great plot. Now, for Sinnoh and Unova, I'm actually combining these two. I want to see the characters from Hishui. That's right. So basically, all the Hishui characters. I believe that we will have an arc or something in this anime where we will focus on Hishui, especially with them talking about the past a lot and the previous trainer from the past of Legends. Who's to say we may just have a whole Legends arc where Liko and Roy actually do some time traveling. They get to meet some of the Hishuian Pokemon, and there they get to meet a lot of the Hishuian trainers that we get to meet in the games. And the reason I say Unova is because of the Subway boss himself, Ingo. Ingo, even though we haven't met Ingo in the anime technically, this is kind of a different Ingo. This is an Ingo, you know, that has been sent to the past and has no memories of, you know, his previous journey. So technically, Ingo is kind of a new character in a way. I think this will be a nice tie-in with the whole PLA things, you know, and also Ash knew Ingo. Liko and Roy or Free do not know Ingo. So there's not really a way that they can tell, oh, this is Ingo. We got to help him get home. If they decide to continue the Legends story and bring Ingo back in another Legends game, they don't have to, you know, resolve this plot right here in the anime with them taking Ingo home. Maybe they can save him for a future plot or future game. Now, Journey showed off a lot of Kalos characters that we were missing before. So Kalos was actually kind of a hard choice to make. But I'm going to mention Emma for Pokemon X and Y. And the reason for that is because in the video I made discussing characters I would like to see return to the series, I ended up mentioning Looker. And we know Looker has this story with Emma in the Kalos region. I can see them adapting that pretty nicely here if they decide to. You know, this isn't something that they really have to do, but I really thought the post game for X and Y was pretty enjoyable, and you know, it was a pretty good story. So I wouldn't mind seeing that kind of get interpreted here in the series. Alola is another hard one since we've seen pretty much every character from the Alola games appear in the anime. So the only ones that really haven't appeared are the Ultra Recon Squad. And if they do want to show off the Ultra Beasts in the series or introduce them to Liko and Roy, then they could use the Ultra Recon Squad to do that. I don't know, you know, how they would play in with the Ultra Guardians. Like, they could end up just bringing back the Ultra Guardians to do that. But maybe if they don't want to show off, you know, Astra Springs just yet, they could introduce the Recon Squad. Maybe there's like an Ultra Beast invasion somewhere in the world. Don't forget, Ultra Beasts not only appear in Alola, but they appeared in the Crown Tundra and other places as well. So who's not to say, you know, the Recon Squad could just appear in another region or another island somewhere where they're like, hey, Ultra Beasts are appearing here. Help us out. That would be pretty interesting. And for Galar, just every character that we missed out in Pokemon Journeys. With that being said, thank you all for watching. Okay, I'm just kidding. So I do like to see some of those characters appear, but if I have to pick certain ones, I gotta say the characters from the Isle of Armor. Mustard, Clara, Avery, and all of them. And the reason for that is because one thing I loved about Pokemon Journeys is in Pokemon Journeys, we did get to go to certain places in the anime that we known from the games that they never visited before. So I can see them doing that here, where we get to go to the Isle of Armor, for example. Liko and Roy had a training episode already where they shown that they want to get stronger. This is the perfect place for these two to go and train. I can see a huge training arc happen here. We can finally get the introduction of Kupfu. And overall, I can just see some nice stories getting made with the Isle and these characters. That's something I really want to see. But I also wouldn't mind seeing some of the Galar gym leaders like Nessa, Gordy, Melanie, and things like that. And obviously, we are going to Paldea. We got introduced to a few Paldean characters, and we seen in the special preview, we will be seeing more. So I won't be mentioning Paldean characters yet. Maybe towards the end of the series, I'll mention some that I would like to see that haven't appeared yet. But until then, only time will tell. But with that being said, in the comment section down below, let me know what you think of these characters. Do you want to see them appear in the anime? What role do you want them to play? And let me know what characters that I didn't mention in this video you would like to see finally appear in the Pokemon anime. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. TradeMan1, peace out.